Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's doing good. If this is your first time here, then welcome. So I'm wrapping up this whole straight hair thing. I've been wearing my hair straight since the beginning of January, and today is the last day of February. So we've had a good little run, but I'm going out of town soon and I want to wear my hair curly for my trip. So we're about to say see you later until next winter. But there's something that I've been wanting to try on my straight hair for years at this point, and I figured let's do it this time and see what happens. So if you know me, you know I love Gemini Naturals. Gemini Naturals makes temporary hair color gels. This is their new packaging. Look how pretty, so pretty. So unlike the hair paint waxes, this is a hair gel. Like I mentioned, it's an aloe vera gel base, and it's also got avocado oil and nourishing ingredients so that your hair doesn't feel like crap when you're using it. So that is awesome. So I'm going to be doing kind of like I've seen the owner of Gemini Naturals, Leanne, use her colors on her straight hair, and it always looks really good, and I'm like, oh, I want to try it. But the thing is, with a lot of people who are natural when they straighten their hair, and me especially, if there's like a drop of moisture in the air, my curls are like, hello. With this being an aloe vera juice based product, it's gonna probably have my hair revert, right? So my whole thing is I want it to be very bold. Like when I use it on my curly hair, I go bold and I love the way it looks. So I'm gonna be very buildable with this color and kind of see how things go. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going for a galaxy look. So I actually had this shirt on before I switched to this one because my hair was blending in too much with the shirt. But this is basically the exact vibes I'm going for. This shirt right here, I'm going for like a bluish, pink, purple, like starry situation. This is the exact look I'm going for. So I'm going to be using a variety of different colors. So let me take this out so I can show you where we're kind of starting at. So this is one big braid, but within each section of the braid, within each 3 sections is another braid because my hair is so thick I have to do that. So for example, 3 different sections, right? So I just twisted it last night, but usually when I do this style, I have each of these 3 sections as a braid. So for each 3 parts in this section, I want to do 3 different colors. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to let artistic Ashley take over and see where we go. For this kind of rose gold, warm pinky color, I'm going to be using the Gemini Naturals color in blush. So for the bluish color up top, I'm going to be using the Gemini Naturals color Cobalt. It's like a really rich blue. Definitely gives me that whole galaxy thing, you see? And kind of on that same wavelength, I have a color that's like a bluish purple that's also galaxy, but I only have so many sections of hair for this style. In a perfect world, I'd use all of these. I'm going to be rinsing all this out of my hair in 3 days, so I don't want to use so much color that I feel like I'm wasting it. This is just like a fun little thing. Plus I'm not like going out of the house or anything. This is just kind of like a, for next time I straighten my hair, let's see how it turns out type of thing. Like an experiment, if you will. For this bluish purple color, I'm going to be using Midnight possibly, because with the galaxy thing, you've got the blues, but you've also got the purples right here. They're kind of like between the 2 worlds here where purple meets blue. So that's what the Midnight would come into play for. And for this kind of like magenta color right here, I'm gonna be using the magenta from Gemini Naturals. So that's what that looks like. Very similar, like very similar. So all together, these are kind of like the vibes for this galaxy inspired, let's see what happens hair type of situation. So I've got my first section here. What I'm envisioning is I want the underside to still be like my natural dark hair texture, so like a peekaboo type of situation. So I'm actually for this section gonna just let the 2 sections just be my natural hair color, and I'm going to use this section as my color pop section. I'm so excited, and I'm so just not knowing what to expect, because the moment this stuff touches my hair, it might be like hello curls. What I'm thinking is gonna happen, and I'm prepared for it, but what I'm thinking is gonna happen, it's gonna be some like weird curly slash still straight amalgamation, and it's gonna, I don't know, that's what I'm thinking, just because of how my hair reacts to any moisture. But we're gonna have fun with it. So I'm gonna start off with the color blush here, and I have so much oil and butters and everything on my hair right now that I am very curious to see if that almost gives me like a barrier effect, because as you can see right now, it is not reverting. I'm basically pushing it to the limit. Like when it starts to look curly pretty much. Oh yeah, I might have just done it right there. I added a lot. If I see it legit like starting to get curly from me adding a ton of product, I'm gonna stop there, because the goal is for this to still be a straight-ish, like more like a wavy, since I'm braiding it, style. So I think I'm gonna stop here. Once it sets and everything, because I'm planning to sleep in this overnight and then take it out tomorrow to see how it turned out. So once it sets and everything, I'll be able to kind of see a little bit more what the color looks like. This is so crazy. It's still not, y'all, it's still not turning curly. And of course, a lot of people use gloves when they apply this color, but I like to really be able to touch my hair when I'm applying henna or when I'm applying this or doing anything really. And with the Gemini Naturals color, it rinses right off anyway with just soap and water. And here's the color for comparison. And my braiding skills are not great. So this is what the braid looks like. You can definitely see the colored section kind of peeking out right there. So for this next section, I'm trying to think what I want to do. I think we're going to go midnight, magenta, blush, going in with magenta. Get a nice little dollop there because I want this to be bold. And since it seems like that butter and oil is doing something for me, I'm going in a little bit less conservative than, oh no, y'all, this whole time I've been saying magenta. I don't know if I said the right color. This is mulberry. I'm sitting in front of the door now, and I've got a light on above me, and I've got my ring light. So I've got 3 different lights, and I feel like they're not doing justice at all to the color. It looks so much more vibrant than it does on the camera right now. But when I actually take this down tomorrow, maybe I'll do it outside on the porch, even though it's cold. But maybe I'll do that because I think the color will show up a lot better. Still no curls. Add a bit more of that mulberry. Push this straight here to the limit. So what did I say I was going to use? Oh yeah, I'm going to be using midnight for that kind of like purpley blue. This is a lot, y'all. This is a lot. So I'm not going to add too much more because I'm walking that fine line again between not wanting it to revert but still wanting it to be noticeable. I might just add a little bit more to this section. Ooh, you can definitely see that. Okay. So this is what midnight and mulberry look like together so far. I think once everything dries and after I let it set, you'll really be able to see it. But you can see that blue though. Okay. At this point, I'm just pouring the color gel into my hand. And I also went in last night and did one last thorough detangling session, because if you guys have been with me, you know that I am a finger detangling only girl when it comes to my curly hair routine. So when my hair is straight is the only time that any type of detangling tools actually are used on my hair. So I went and did that one last time last night before going back curly to make sure I give my hair that thorough detangling, because that only happens when my hair is straight, to get it detangled to that point. Ooh, they look so pretty. Ooh, I'm going through the whole section with that blush, and that was not the plan, but to do the braid, I have to smooth it like this, so it's inadvertently, you know, kind of making the colors blend a bit more, which could turn out really cute, so we will see together what happens there. But I'm trying to smooth this braid as I go, because so this is what our second braid is looking like. Ooh, okay, you can kind of see like the different pops of color from the braid. I'm excited. Okay, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I don't want to have to wait almost a whole nother year to try it out. And plus, I've been wanting to do this for a YouTube video anyway, to show you guys the versatility and the cool things you can do with Gemini Naturals colors. I did a whole video dedicated on using it on my curly hair, so I wanted to see, you know, what it did on my straight hair. So even if I just get some really cute little selfies out of this and this YouTube video and my curiosity, it will totally be worth it. For this last section, I think I want to do blush in the front here, and then the magenta color or the mulberry color in the middle, and then midnight right here. I'm gonna start at the front here, which I usually don't do, but why not, right? So going in with blush. And I think I'm also gonna go in on the tips here with mulberry. Oh, I want to add more, but I'm going to resist that urge. Okay, I'm going to resist the urge because I know once it dries, it will look more intense. So I said I was going to do mulberry for this middle section here. I got a lot right off the bat. Okay. Ooh, hello Gamora. That's cute. I'm gonna stop it right there with this one because this section feels wet. So this is my last section of the front section, and I said I was gonna use Midnight, so we're gonna go in with Midnight. And you know what I'm gonna do? On the end of Midnight, I'm gonna add a little bit of Cobalt. We haven't introduced Cobalt into the mix yet, but I feel like a little kid just like during art class right now. It's so fun. I'm really smoothing it from my palm to the strands to kind of make it look more not blotchy or anything. That's the goal, at least. And with this being my first time ever using this on straight hair, I don't know what to expect at all, but that's what I'm thinking. Like the smoothing, this is the same thing I do when my hair is curly when I apply this product, or any of the Gemini Naturals colors for that matter. But I've seen people whose hair does do well with hair tools apply the color with a brush or with a comb to get that even distribution. So it's all about what works for you, your hair, and your routine. But these are so fun, you guys. I always recommend Gemini Naturals to everyone because you can go really more natural with like the rose gold colors. They also have a color bronze, which is like a goldy color, kind of looks like you have highlights. She's also introduced an espresso color now that you can use for grays. It's like a deep, rich, nice brown. Or you can go with this whole galaxy thing with the pinks and the purples and the blues. So I just love it. It's a really fun way to change up your hair without messing up your hair. So this is what we're looking like so far. I'm gonna go in on the ends here. Such a pretty blue. So this is what the three sections for the front braid are gonna look like. We've got our Midnight Cobalt, our Mulberry right here in the middle, and then right at the front here is the blush. And I think I'm gonna add a little bit more, pushing it to the limit, but I think I'm gonna add a little bit more to that front section and hope that I don't take it over to WTF curl reversion territory. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, cool. And I want to hit these with mulberry again on the ends too. I'm so shocked that it's staying so straight. I'm trying to resist the natural's urge to be worried that it's not reverting, because I know my hair, I know how things went last time that I straightened it, and I know we're good. But you know, when you add a product with moisture to your hair and it's still straight, it's, you know, it's a little scary, but I think I'm good. I think I'm good. And I am gonna be doing a reversion video. Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I'm gonna try not to do that smoothing that I did with that other section, because I want the front section to really like show each individual color a bit more. It's gonna be a little bit of smoothing, but not like that full like I did before, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, full reversion video. I'm gonna kind of do like a, not ASMR, but I'm gonna just kind of film it and do a little bit of voiceover and just like show the process, show what I use. And when I get back next Friday, you guys know I usually upload on Fridays, but I am getting back at like almost midnight, so I'm gonna be so tired. So I want to edit this week's video, which is going to be my, what is this week's video? You guys will have already seen it, but it is my how wearing my hair straight makes it healthier video. And then next week's video, the week that I come back from my trip, is going to be the reversion video. Or no, it's actually going to be this video. So yeah, the day that I get back from my trip is going to, or the, yeah, technically the day, because it's like midnight. So the day I get back from my trip is when I plan for this one to go up. Ooh, you can really see the colors. Oh my gosh. So I might still be asleep by the time you guys see this go up. Oh, this is so cool. And I'm going to smooth the top because I don't mind if a little bit of color gets on the top here, because it's still going to overwhelmingly look dark, and plus I don't want to waste any color. So I'm going to do that. And remember, this section I only did color for one section to try to get that whole dark peekaboo situation with my natural color. So I'm gonna do this side off camera and then show you guys what it looks like when I'm all done. Let my hair kind of sit and dry for about 6 hours. My hair is so soft, so I'm really excited to see what it looks and feels like tomorrow. So since it's pretty dry, I feel pretty confident in going to bed and not worrying about most of the product transferring onto my scarves and everything. Okay, so it's the next day. Let's see what we're working with. Oh my gosh, my hair feels so soft too. This is the only like actual, ooh. All right. I'm gonna have to move inside anyway because of course the day that I'm filming they're doing some random stuff out here as per usual. This side I think I added a lot more product than on this side because it was getting wavy-ish when I was applying it, so we'll see what that's looking like too. Here's my little section where I just did one part colored and then I left my underside. Wow. I think it worked out adding more on this side. OMG. I love it. Whoa. Next time, I think I will be safe to go a little bit more intense with the colors because I thought I was doing too much on this side, but it ended up working out really well. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move because they're still really loud and I don't see that stopping anytime soon. Go over to the sun, see what we got going on. I already know what I would do different for next. Oh, I already know what I would do different for next time. But as far as this being like my little experiment, until then, I am so happy with how it turned out. It's so cute. Ah, okay, let's see. They're still over there, super awkward. Okay, so I moved to the same area where I was filming at the start of the video to show you guys. Oh my gosh, I am in love. This is so cute. I also changed up my part a little bit because I normally wear my hair on the side, like a side part anyway. I am so obsessed with this. It looks so good. It's not giving, it's giving like galaxy light. It's giving galaxy light. It's not as bold as I had envisioned, but I think if I had just kept packing on the color, I wouldn't have got these results. Like, I love the texture. It looks really pretty. I think I would have reverted it too much, but it took on the shape of the braid with the product, and this is just so pretty. It turned out better than I could have hoped for. I like it more than what I had envisioned, honestly. It's so pretty. There, y'all, I wish I had somewhere to go and something to do because this is so cute. I'm gonna have to go to Target or somewhere. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I just have the front door open and I have the light above me, like the regular old degular light. And this is what it looks like without the ring light. So I kind of wanted to see what it looks like with the ring light also, just to kind of see if we can ramp up the detail a little bit more. So this is my sad little main ring light that I use So let's see what we've got going on with that. Okay, there we go. Ooh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we can see the color, the dimension. Oh man, I love it. It's giving Rhiannon. It's giving modern day Rhiannon. Love Stevie Nicks, that's my girl. So it's giving modern day Rhiannon. Oh, let me stop touching it. So speaking of touching it, I have a little teeny tiny bit of transfer, and when I was taking the braids out, I had a little bit of fallout from the color. This is basically like makeup. Just like if you put makeup on your face, it's makeup for your hair essentially. Plus, like I told you guys, I have a mountain of butter and oil in my hair right now, so I didn't know what to expect. So the fact that it even adhered to my hair to this level with all that slipping and sliding with that butter is amazing. You can also add a light holding hairspray on top of the color to help to prevent that. That's also the case if you're applying it to your natural hair. You can kind of like lock the color in a little bit more with some hairspray. But I have gone 13 days with my natural hair using this product without any hairspray. I've never tried that, but I have heard from the owner and from some other people that you can. Y'all already know, since I am gushing over it, how I feel about the results. The different colors, they look so nice. I cannot wait to do this again. I cannot wait to do this again. What I would do differently. This, let me see. Let me mess up my cute little part. So this is how I had it when I first took the braids out, you guys saw. Yeah, this is the side where I went a little heavier with the color, and I was nervous because I felt that my hair, the waves were starting to come through from my natural texture, and that was gonna just mess up the vision that I had for right now. So I really wanted to just take on the shape of the braids, and I thought I was gonna run into that issue since I used a lot more product on this side. It ended up turning out really, really well, so I feel a lot more confident when I try this next time that I straighten my hair, going in a little bit more with each color and not being as afraid of having my hair like fully revert before I'm ready to it, since I was trying it with this particular style and vision in mind. So yeah, good to go on using a little bit more. I think that kind of works in my favor, that I just coated the crap out of this stuff with butter and oils for the last like 2 months, that it helped to prevent it from penetrating too much to bring out my natural texture, but just to have it take on the texture of the braids. I just am so... As far as the ends, the peekaboo thing is cute, but I think that the ends being so straight as opposed to the rest of my hair, I don't like that. So next time I would just forgo the whole little peekaboo thing, and I would just put color on all of my hair. So this will definitely be part of the process next time, because I just think it hides it a little bit more since my hair is since I'm wearing a black shirt. But if you guys saw my Insta, see, yeah, that looks weird. You got all this nice texture, all this nice curl situation, and then you got these like in the back barely hanging on to a thread wavy situation, and I just think it would look a lot better if it was all blended and all curly like this. So that's what I would do next time. What else? Oh yeah, my roots are also pretty flat still. This is my natural curl growing back in right here, but the rest of my roots are, I don't know, like I said in my Instagram story today, it's giving Victorian era. It's giving thou shall not. It's giving I don't know, just with it being so flat like this, not cute. That's another reason this part had to happen, because I was like, that's not the vibe I'm going for today. But yes, so I will next time bring the color up probably almost to like my scalp pretty much. So I might do like to here with the color, because I want it to be a little bit more textured all the way throughout versus starting right here. That's what I'm thinking, because as it stands right now, it's giving Lestat from Interview with the Vampire. Like that's how it's giving right now. So yeah, definitely will bring the color up more to the roots. But other than that, I absolutely love the way that this turned out. It's so pretty. I wish I had somewhere to go, but I'm gonna sadly be rinsing this out in the next couple of days because, as I mentioned, I am going on my trip. So planning to go back curly, full curly for the trip, since I'm going to be doing a lot of walking and all that stuff. But I will definitely be doing this style again when my hair is straight next time, and I can't wait. So I'm really happy that I finally tried this so I can see what it would look like, and it has exceeded my expectations pretty much. It's so pretty and different, and I just really like it. It's just a nice fun extra thing that I can do to play around with my straight hair and give me a different look. So I will totally be returning to this. And another gold star for Gemini Naturals. So as a reminder, the different colors that I used to get this look, I used a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. I can play around with any colors, so I will be trying different looks, different color combinations, but for sure returning to this because I really like the way that it turned out. These ends are driving me crazy, you guys. They're driving me crazy. That's okay. This is more so an experimentation type of video for next time. So next time the straight hair comes, I'll be able to play around with this a lot more and learn from my experiment this time. But I use the Gemini Naturals color in Midnight for this kind of little peekaboo of blue that we have here. And on some of those sections, I also tip the ends with Cobalt, which is a true blue. I'm just already thinking of color combinations, and I'm not going to be doing this again for like 10 months. But yeah, future Ashley will be referring to this video to kind of get inspiration for what I want to do next time and when I want to redo this style. But yeah, Cobalt on some of the ends. I used a lot of the Gemini Naturals blush. I would say that's the color that I used most for this style, and I love that. It's so pretty. I love this on my natural curls as well. It's one of my favorite colors from Gemini Naturals that I use the most frequently because that rose gold is so pretty, but you can wear it for any occasion. I wore this to my little boring regular corporate job. Well, honestly, I wore all the colors, blue, purple, all that to my corporate job, and it was fine. But yeah, if you have a place of work that's a little bit more stuck in, you know, whatever century that says that colored hair doesn't equate professionalism for whatever reason, number one, I hope they change that because that's stupid. But number two, until then, Gemini Naturals does have colors that are wearable for any occasion, any setting, and blush is definitely one of them. So that's where I get this kind of auburny type rose. And last but not least, I used mulberry to get my more pinky tones that I have in my hair. So I think mulberry is right here and blush is right here. So blush is a little bit warmer than mulberry. Mulberry is like a more cool tone pinky color, but they all just play so well together, and I am just so sad that I'm gonna have to rinse all this out really soon, but that's okay. Now I know for the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm about to put my hair back up in a bun because I have to clean and pack. So that's why I am just touching my hair till the cows come home, because I know that this is not going to be for too much longer, and I'm just enjoying it while I can. So let me know in the comment section if you've tried Gemini Naturals, what's your favorite color, and if you haven't, what color are you looking forward to try if they have piqued your interest. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps more people to discover my channel, discover this video, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so as well. That'd be awesome, and I would love to have you. Remember that as of right now, I release new videos every Friday, so I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye!